Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce GTX 980 Ti in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. This one is a reference version of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, which it still supports, even 8 years after it released. I am running it with an overclock, as you can see right here, and you can check out all of the GPU specs in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z over here. It has 6 GB of GDDR5 memory. Over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 7 5700G and 32 GB of DDR4 in dual channel, and let's get right into it, shall we? Let's go over the settings first. I'm playing at 1080p resolution, and we're also going to test it at 1440p and maybe 4K, because why not, right? I think it should handle it at 1440, and we're using the minimum settings preset with 100% resolution scale. I'm actually going to enable NIS because it looks way better with NIS native and 30% sharpness compared to native resolution without any sharpening. This is just basically a sharpening filter over native res. VRS is enabled, normal textures, everything else is set to the minimum settings preset for the moment. Okay, this is so much better than GTX 1050 Ti, guys. Oh yes, that's to be expected, obviously. This is a high-end GPU from 2015. 1050 Ti was a low mid-range card, you know, from 2016, but a lot of people think that these 900 series, like the 980 and the 980 Ti, are actually slower than stuff like the GTX 1050 Ti, and they couldn't be more wrong. This is way more powerful, and also way more power hungry. Look at that power utilization. It's not really utilizing all of the 250 watts that it can use. You know, it's rated at 250 watts TDP, but yeah, that's because the game is not really optimized to take full advantage of the architecture, I guess. Still, this is a great experience, you know, on low settings or minimum settings with normal textures. The game still looks good. 60 GB of VRAM are enough for those normal textures. Damn it, I couldn't adjust the aim there a little bit. Okay, 69 FPS, 1% lows is magnificent, my friends. And yeah, if you want to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on your 980 Ti, you definitely can. There we go, nice double kill right there. There's another one. Yes. Oh, almost got another double there. That would have been crazy. Oh, radar went down. Survivor. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, let's continue doing this. We can do this. Come on. I got a shotgun, yeah. Where's the guy? There. Whoa! There we go. That almost went very wrong, but I did it, guys. Come on. Oh, let's go for a headshot. Oh, damn it. He got me first. Of course, it's because he had a skin, my friends. Oh, yes. I don't have skins in my weapons. I'm just using the normal loadouts and trying to get the most out of them, you know. Because I can't be bothered with editing loadouts and stuff like that. All right, there we go. Another double right here. Nice. All right, and you know what? With the FSR Quality setting enabled, which still makes the game look very good, especially compared to like native resolution without sharpening, FSR Quality actually looks better, which is interesting. It will probably get us closer to like 100 frames per second on average, or at least that's what I am expecting here. Maybe not, because it's an older architecture, so FSR2 might not work as well, but we'll see, of course. If we can get closer to 100 FPS, that's a really good option, but so is this. You know, sometimes I can feel a little slowdown, for example, while this guy was sliding really close to us and we were shooting at him, it dropped into the 60s, but I mean, overall the experience is actually pretty great. For an 8-year-old card, right? You can play it at 1080p absolutely fine. Yes, it's minimum settings preset, but it works really well, and it looks very, very similar to like medium settings preset and even high. It's also a little bit more clear on the lowest settings preset than it is on Ultra, for example, because then it becomes a little bit blurrier and more cluttered with details and stuff, and it's harder to spot your enemies and stuff like that. So it's a good thing to play at minimum settings anyways. This is what I would choose, even if the 980 Ti was capable of achieving 60 plus at high settings, for example. So Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is actually really nice, guys. All right, let's stop it right there. 87 FPS on average and 67 1% lows. Doesn't stutter whatsoever. It just goes to show you that these old cards, even though they're power hungry and so on, they actually perform pretty well if the games are optimized for them, right? Or if they're running on older engines like this one is. Okay, so FSR2 is set to quality at the moment. Everything else is still the same. Oh my god, no, this is actually working better than I expected with FSR. All right, still dropping into the 90s at times, but damn, we are actually above 100 FPS on average. That's awesome, dudes. I'm in love with the 980 Ti, my friends. There's freaking Groot killed us, I think, or at least he helped. But yeah, this GPU is awesome. I used to use it back in like 2016, I believe. No, 2016 was a 1060. Maybe 2017, I bought one of these used. And then I sold it, and I was really, really sad that I did sell it. For a GTX 1080, only paid like 20 bucks for the 1080 after selling this one, so it was worth it. But it always held a special place in my mind. Also, the FSR over here with these blue outlines, it was looking really, really pixelated compared to native res. But everywhere else, it looks pretty good. It's a little bit more pixelated than it was before, obviously, but that's to be expected. And you do get, like, what, 10 frames per second more on average? Right now it's actually stabilized into the lower 90s, so it's not really that big of a difference, as we saw at the beginning. Like, we were seeing 120 FPS somewhere. But I guess if you're playing on one of those more intensive maps with a lot of vegetation and so on, it might make a difference. You might actually drop into the low 60s or even high 50s with native resolution, and with quality FSR, it will work at 60 plus all of the time. There's Tomb Raider as well, or Lara Croft. Like, what the hell is this game? Is this Call of Duty? And there's Lara Croft again. Okay, well, can't kill her twice, right? Also, I gotta say, ooh, damn, that's pretty nice. There's Groot right there. Yes, nice. That is a little bit harder to spot the enemies with FSR quality enabled. It's not impossible, you can still spot them, but it's just a little bit harder, because at the distance things are a little bit softer as well than with NIS. Hey, hello, stop, wait, what? What happened here? What was that? I'm so confused. What the hell, dude? Oh, I didn't get Lara Croft there. Anyways, that was a good game. We got the victory there and got the last kill as well. We can check what happened a little bit more clearly, all right? And yeah, we finished third place with 26 kills. The first one's got 28. That was pretty decent, I guess. Oh, damn. Look at this, my friends. Look at the FPS that we're getting right now. 69 frames per second in the menu. That can only mean that this is perfect for the 980 Ti. This is 1440p resolution using NIS native, 30% sharpness. Again, that doesn't really lower our FPS, only by 1 FPS, which doesn't really matter. And the rest of the settings are still set to minimum. Yeah, I guess it's getting very similar FPS to what we saw with the GTX 1050 Ti, but at 1080p low settings, or lowest settings, and this one is of course at 1440p with the same lowest settings. So it's gonna be a playable experience, but definitely not a recommended one, because in Call of Duty you really want 60 plus all of the time to stand a chance competing with all of these sweaty people running around with skins and stuff like that, you know. Oh, I just noticed that I have an RPG in this loadout. Alright, who's gonna be the lucky enemy? Come on. I really want to do this. What is that? A couple of guys right there? No. It's a guy and a trash thingy. Yes? No? No? Were there a couple of guys here? I don't... What happened? No, one of them is dead, but it's the same guy. Okay. Okay. I get what's happening. All right. There's a guy camping there. Oh, come on! Oh, there's one. Come on. Nice. That felt really sluggish there, guys. I don't like sluggishness. Oh, boy. Where are the bastards? There's one. Come on. No! I hit one of them. All right, wait. That's a nice TV, actually. Not bad. Good. All right, got him. All good. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stop it right there, guys, and enable FSR, because this is not a great experience, okay? Let's do this. Quality FSR 2.1. And you know what? Back when I had this GPU as my main card in 2017, I think, 16, maybe late 2016, early 2017. No, the bullets. I ran out of bullets. I was actually playing games at 1440p resolution, and it did a really nice job back then. When it came out, people were actually playing some games at 4K resolution, you know, just like today. The 4090 is a great 4K card. This was a decent 4K card when it came out, and people who were playing at 4K back in the days, they really wanted the GTX 980 Ti or GTX Titan X or even 980 Ti in SLI. That's two GTX 980 Ti's at the same time. Anyways, guys, quality FSR does seem like it improved the 1% lows a little bit. I'm not seeing any frame time spikes anymore, those little spikes that were happening previously. So that's... Oh my god, you're camping. Both of you are camping inside of a freaking... okay. But yeah, it's more stable, it's smoother, but it's not 60 plus FPS all of the time, and it didn't really improve our frames by that much. Thought it was gonna be a little bit better. Gosh! Alright, there we go. 68 FPS average, almost 69, so it's really not perfect. I think we need to lower FSR to balance, and okay, 80 FPS. We didn't really see it reach 80 previously. Hello! There we go, another one down. Did it actually drop, guys, over there? I didn't notice it, but I felt a little bit of a slowdown. Maybe it dropped into the 50s for a second. Time for the terminal map. What the hell? Oh, come on, mate. I was trying to say terminal there. So, this seems to be a little bit less intensive than the previous one, guys. Okay, because it's hitting like 90 FPS even. It'll all depend on the map, of course. Did we kill Groot there? I think so. Yeah, it was a double kill. Groot was behind that guy. Well, we're winning by quite a lot. Holy crap, it's the first time that we are winning by so much. And the other guys have skins as well. Like, we must be real good. Anyways, 1% lows are above 60 FPS, so it means that we haven't really dropped from 60 frames per second, which is much better than what we saw in the other map, isn't it? Now, we can also set it to Performance FSR, and that works reasonably well as well. Like, I could actually play the game with Performance FSR with GTX 1050 Ti, so, and that was at 1080p resolution with that card and Performance FSR, so of course Performance FSR over here at the 1440p resolution looks way better than it does at 1080p. But, I mean, it's the outlines, man. The outlines, and especially, like, vegetation. You can't really see it that well in this map, because there's not a lot of it. But, God damn it! Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! But yeah, this is passable in terms of visuals. It's very soft, but it is passable, okay? How come we are winning by so much? I don't understand. Were they sleeping or something? Because now we're just getting wrecked, guys. God! I'm sick of the freaking Semtexes, man! Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay. I think it's time for us to stop it right there for 1440p. We get the idea, right? It is playable with upscalers, which is quite nice for the 980 Ti. You know, FSR breathing a little bit of life here on this 8-year-old GPU. It's very nice to see. Let's go up to 4K. I'm actually going to leave Performance FSR for now at 4K, okay? Keep an eye out on that VRAM and that frame time graph, because if it starts stuttering slightly, it is probably because of the VRAM. But right now, it's actually pretty stable, which is good to see, you know? And Performance FSR here at 4K resolution actually looks really nice, aside from, once again, the little outlines around your teammates. Gosh! Of course, this guy was just camping there. Now, FPS, unfortunately, are not what I'd consider playable here for Call of Duty, you know? I really dislike this. Yep, it drops like crazy whenever you're shooting at somebody, aiming down sights. And if you take a look at this, we're getting 60 FPS, right? If I start shooting, it drops by a lot. It dropped 9 or 10 frames per second right there. gosh. And when you're shooting people, you can definitely feel that difference and that drop in the FPS, guys. It just doesn't feel nice at all. Still playable, but no. Okay, I want to try out some NIS on performance as well. Maybe it's going to perform a little bit better than FSR Performance. And indeed it does. It also looks way worse. So I wouldn't really... What? What are you doing there? What are you... Okay. Yeah, this looks far from performance DLSS, my friend. It looks so much worse. NIS is very primitive in terms of the upscaling that it can do, you know? It's just a sharpening filter, basically. With a few benefits over a sharpening filter, but that's basically it, okay? Come on, nice. But hey, it's doing a good job of putting us above 60 FPS at 4K resolution. So it could be an option. I'm not sure how many people are still stuck with the GTX 980 Ti playing with 4K monitors. Probably not many of you, right? But hey, it's still interesting to take a look at what this can do. There we go. All right, now I'm doing it once again. As soon as we bump it up over 60 frames per second all of the time, it becomes very, very smooth and playable. Let's finish this, my friends. Let's go up, top. Camping bastard snipers, man. Those guys are the worst, man. The guys just standing still the entire round with a sniper rifle looking at this tunnel right here. Man, they are annoying. But anyway, it's finished. Victory is ours. And we got 32 kills right there. That's pretty good for 1440p/4K gameplay, right? With a 980 Ti. That's been it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.